Gotta get these gains. So we're hitting chest day today. I went to the Arnold Sports Festival this weekend and didn't really manage to get to the gym very much. They did have some workout equipment inside of the festival, but it was mediocre. So here we are, first day back after a long weekend, enjoying the Arnold Sports Fest. And motivation is high. We're gonna get these gains, man. From Chad, a mummy was discovered that was buried with chocolate and nuts. They think it may be Ferrero Rocher. Chad, you always got good jokes, man. I love it. All right, next set. We're on our warm-ups right now. I'm gonna try to finish off with 5 plates and try to keep my phone out of people's way. Easy weight. Gonna bump it up to 4 plates. We'll see how that goes. Justin, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Those of you on TikTok right now, I am also live streaming on my YouTube channel. YouTube tends to be a little bit more clear and better quality. I have that linked in my bio. Jay Brasky from Minnesota, how's it going? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you are also doing well. Justin, I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Guys, if you haven't yet, go check out the YouTube. I am going to be posting some long-form content. I'm also going to be posting a general assessment of my time at the Arnold Classic over the weekend. That's coming up. I'm just in the process of editing it now. And that'll probably be about a 15-minute video. And just kind of summarizes everything that I went through, a couple interviews with some of the athletes. I got to meet with Jujimafu and David Ziegler and a bunch of other big name guys. Even got to see Nick Walker and Lee Priest and a whole bunch of really cool dudes. So if you want to actually see that summary, hop over to the link in my bio on TikTok and hit subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you'll be able to see everything that I went through at the Arnold Classic. Gear cycle, I don't recommend doing what I do, because everything that you do regarding steroid use should be based on blood work and your individual tolerances. So I don't ever give out recommendations, because it's not the same for everybody, and everybody should treat it very carefully. Steroid use is a very serious thing, and it can damage your body. Michael, thank you. All right, we got 4 plates on the bench. Well, machine, press. Let's see how it goes. Not too bad. Well, thank you. I'm trying to be what everybody stares at. Did you know penguins make an oil that protects them from the cold? The oily bird gets the worm. the warm. That's awesome, Chad. I love it. Travis, thank you for the follow. All right, we're gonna throw a 5th plate on here. 5 plates is the most that I've ever done on here, but my rep range usually is like 3 or less. Today we're gonna see if we can't get like 4 or more. Netcon, good morning. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I got some new smelling salts while I was at the Arnold. Gonna see if it'll melt my face off. Marquis, good morning. So with smelling salts, you always want to shake them up first. It gets all the molecules dispersed, so it's nice and strong when you actually smell it. Whoa. Whew. Oh, that burns. All right, here we go. 5 plates. Let's see if we can get more than 3 reps. Not even 1 today. Well, I'm gonna give myself a minute and give it a try again, because I think I should be able to get more than that. Admittedly, I have not eaten right this weekend at all. While I was at the Arnold Classic, I ate basically trash the entire weekend. So I'm getting back on my diet this week. That's probably factoring in a little bit. And then I didn't get a lot of sleep either. But I know I can hit this weight. So we're gonna rest for a minute, try it again. Thank you guys for the follows. Again, on YouTube, I post my long form content. I'll be posting a summary of the Arnold Classic and my experiences with all the athletes there. A couple of interviews. That's all gonna be getting posted this week. If you haven't yet, hop on over to my bio and TikTok. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Marky, yeah, I did eat this morning. It was kind of heavy though. I ate 5 eggs and I had a piece of toast. So a lot of protein, a lot of fats. All right, we're gonna give this one more try. Hit the smelling salts again. I know I gotta be able to get at least 1 because I've hit this for 3 in the past. So we're gonna give it a go. Oh. Whew. That'll wake you up. There we go. All right. Whew. See, I knew I could do it. Didn't hit the reps I wanted to, but I'm just happy. Those smelling salts, man. That made me tear up. Those are strong. Whew. How do you know when to cut? cutting and bulking is kind of based on like your body type, your goals. In my case, I'll start cutting when I no longer can see my abs at all. But I try to keep my bulk as healthy as possible. I try not to put on a ton of body fat too fast. So like my last bodybuilding show was in October last year, and I've been bulking since then. And I can still see my abs. I'm up from 200 pounds was my competition weight, which by the way is minus water weight as well. And minus glycogen, because I carb depleted and I sodium depleted before the show. Now I weigh about 270. So when you add in the water weight, you know, that's, there's probably a good like 20 to 30 pounds of water weight alone, plus whatever else that I've gained since then. Michael, hello, good to see you. Link, good morning. Dropped in to send love and good vibes from Orlando. Thank you from Orlando. Same back to you, brother. Thank you. Can you still build muscle with heavy lifting but eating for maintenance? Yes, Zach, you can. In fact, you could, in theory, build muscle while in a cut, as long as you are pushing really hard and your deficit's not too low. At maintenance, a little bit higher muscle building potential than in a cut. And then, of course, obviously, in a bulk, your muscle building potential is at its highest. Ken, fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Marquis, that was great. Thank you. Thanks for the encouragement, brother. We're going to try and hit it one more time. And then I'm going to fail out on partial reps. Zach, absolutely, man. And thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Any fitness questions that you guys have, please hit me with them. This is what I do for a living, so I appreciate it. I appreciate the interactions. Link, thanks for the heart. And all the other gifts, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So we got 5 plates on this bad boy. I hit it for 2 full reps on that last set. Probably won't be getting another 2, but we are going to knock out some quarter reps. Now, given the current literature on the subject of length and partials, there's about 5 research articles. 4 of the 5 indicate that length and partials for bodybuilding are beneficial for muscle growth. So hitting it in that lengthened position, which in this case is the bottom portion of the rep, can be very beneficial based on the literature. The 5th article indicates that the muscle building potential of length and partials is essentially equal to doing full range of motion. But that's 1 out of 5. So my rule of thumb is hit full range of motion until you fail, and then hit the partial reps until you fail. Michelle, good morning. Thanks for joining us today. All right. It's the last set of these, and we're going to go to total failure, including partial reps. All right, couldn't get a full rep in. We're gonna hit the partials now. That freaking burns. I'm barely moving the weight and it freaking burns like a bitch. Thank you. Thank you. You used to be 347 pounds. Got down to 165, then back up to 250. Now 210. That's honestly like a solid improvement, Link. That's really inspirational. Thank you for sharing that. Zach, thanks for the encouragement. Peter, hello. Welcome to the live stream. And thank you all for the follows. I really appreciate it. We are also streaming on YouTube. The quality of the stream is going to be better quality on YouTube than on TikTok, just so you guys know. And my YouTube is linked in my TikTok bio. I also have my YouTube account connected to my mic, so the conversation quality is going to be a lot better too. I swear, taking the weights off is almost as bad as lifting them. There we go. And my gym got a new pec deck machine, so I get to test that out today, if it opens up. Oh. Link, I appreciate you joining me. Good luck at work today. I appreciate you. Zach, that's awesome to hear that you also have gotten some major improvements. I think that we all kind of let ourselves go during the whole pandemic thing, though, to be entirely fair. So nobody should be holding that against themselves, because that was a very interesting time to be alive. Bad Boy, Alexandra, thank you for the follows. All right. I'm gonna try and do some flat dumbbell bench today. Since I totally wore myself out on the seated press, I don't know how well that I'm gonna do on the flat dumbbell press, but we're gonna do our best and see what happens. I'm gonna start with a 100-pound dumbbell. And I'm on the crappiest bench in the entire gym. You guys can see the bench shift just from me sitting on it. We're gonna make this happen though. Taking my time to get set up. Six. 9, 10. That's it. Whew. Oh yeah, we're feeling it today. Man, this bench is struggling right now. I gotta give it a grain of salt though. The bench is probably as old as I am. Marquis, thank you. Let's see if it stays that way. Now, in light of those technical difficulties, I am well rested and should be able to hit this next set pretty easily. Silver lining, right? That's it. Oh, whoa, that was tough. Oh, yeah. Thank God YouTube is back up and running. Your next paycheck, you're getting a gym membership. I love it. I love it. Aaron, thanks for the follow. Oh, man. We're struggling, but still showing up. That's all that matters. For those of you struggling with your fitness, struggling with work, struggling with, whatever it is, as long as you show up and you do what you got to do, that's all that matters. Some days are better than others. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a bad day. But there is something wrong with giving up. So never give up. Push through the struggle. If you have a bad day, whatever, move on. It'll be fine. There's always tomorrow. Breaking free, I love it. I love it. You just got to push through. Something that I'm trying to implement more of is cardio into my routine, because the deeper I get into my bulk, the harder I'm realizing that it is for me to perform optimally when it comes to my breathing. So hitting more cardio is going to help a lot with that. And in regard to like building muscle, cardio can actually help with that too. Doing too much can be a detriment, but like 15-20 minutes a day of like medium difficulty cardio, very beneficial. Jeffrey, thank you for the heart. I appreciate you. Oh yeah. Good for the heart, good for breathing, 100%. Thanks for the follow, Jeffrey. Thank you. Everybody, if you haven't yet, trying to build up my YouTube channel. It is linked in my TikTok bio, and I am running a live stream on YouTube right now as well. Now, as I said before, the quality of the stream tends to be better on YouTube. However, the phone that I have connected to YouTube is only connected via Wi-Fi, so I have no cell signal with that phone. So if the Wi-Fi cuts out, the YouTube cuts out. Anyways, I appreciate all of you guys' support. We're gonna hit another set here. 100 pounds, gonna try and hit 15 reps. All right. Two, three, four, five, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. 15. Woo. That burns good. TNT, thanks for the follow. What do you do if you have a heart? Have it broken a few times. Then you can be like me, spending all your time in the gym. KZT, hello, thank you for the compliment. There we go. I'm breaking free. You've had your heart broken 1,000,000 times. Honestly, I feel that. We all get a choice when we go through hard times. We can either let it control us or we can do something about it. Excuse me. How many sets do you have on? You're all done? All right. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can just get this machine in. I think that'll be a good view. What do you do if you have a heart problem? Well, double check everything with the doctor before you go and work out. Find out what's appropriate to do. Always double check with the doctor. Get your annual physicals if you haven't. Make sure that you're lifting within proper restrictions for your body. Because I don't have any major health problems, so I don't have to be overly careful with what I'm doing necessarily. Obviously I'll watch things like caffeine consumption and stuff like that, but my risk of having some sort of organ failure while I'm working out is super low because I don't have any health problems to contribute to that. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. All right, we're gonna hit this. Christopher, good to see you. Could I be your doctor? Well, when I get a PhD, then sure. Why not? All right, we're gonna see if we can lift the whole stack. This is a brand new pec deck. They just got this in the gym. And those of you who are on the TikTok right now and haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube, it is linked in my TikTok bio. Please go help a brother out. We're trying to get our subscribers over 10,000 by the end of the year this year. Will I be successful? Who knows? But we're gonna try. And that's all that matters. What am I working? Today is chest day, and yes, I have the full stack on here. We're gonna see how this goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8. Come on. 9. Oh, that burns. Oh, man. We're on fire. On fire. Oh. Oh, Sebastian, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the gifts, my friend. Whew. Oh, I'm feeling that in my head right now. That was a solid set. Your birthday's on March 16th. Heck yeah, that's 2 weeks out. Working out with your personal trainer, I love it. Keep getting those workouts in. And I've missed you too, buddy. Thank you for joining me today. I think I'm gonna have to throw the gym pin on here. Those of you who don't know, this is a gym pin. And the way it works is like you got the pins that hold the stack in place on your machine. Well, this right here is the same size as those pinholes. So I can slide this into a pinhole, and then on this side, we throw plates on it. It's designed perfectly for the Olympic style plates. Great, great tool to have in the gym. On my TikTok, I have it linked in my bio using the Amazon storefront link. There we go. All right. I gotta go and get some plates. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta load this bad boy up. D'Angelo, you were at the Arnold as well. Hell yeah, brother. I went there for Saturday and Sunday. I wanted to go on Friday, but unfortunately I couldn't work it into my schedule. It was a blast, man. I wish I could go every year, but it's just some years it don't work out. All right, I'm gonna grab two 45-pound plates and see if I can't knock that out. That's an extra 90 pounds. You were there Friday. Hell yeah. Shoot, Friday, who all? I know on Friday you had Lee Priest there. I want to say Kai Green was there on Friday. I missed a few of these guys. I mean, I managed to catch up with Lee Priest because he was there on Saturday, but... Oh, you worked it. Dude, that is freaking badass, man. That is badass. I'm sure working isn't quite as fun as being able to like chill out and hang out with athletes and stuff, but you still get like a solid experience there. Like, that's awesome, man. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta grab these plates. Let's see if we can hit it. I got an extra 90 on there. So, oh shoot, there's two 5-pounders here too. We'll set those down. So, with the two 5-pounders, that puts us at 305 plus 90. So 395. Now I have a connection. Hell yeah, I love that. Honestly, man, I'm only a few hours away from Ohio, so I would be down to like, if we could get like a group of people to meet up and go to like Pro's Gym or something like that, I'd be down to meet up and actually like try to do like video collaborations. Because it's only about 3 hours from where I live. I need to start really pushing the YouTube account, so collaborating with other people is huge. All right. All right, where did I put my smelling salts? I'm gonna use the smelling salts on this set. I bought these at the Arnold too. Zone smelling salts. Fancy little container. I am not sponsored yet. We're gonna work on our sponsorships. This stuff hits, man. Oh. Woo. That'll wake you up. All right, almost 400 pounds on this. Let's see if I can get it up. I'm gonna actually move it over one notch just to give myself a little bit of an advantage on range of motion. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. Almost 400 pounds. Got 2 reps. I'm gonna pull a plate off because 2 reps is not satisfying. All right, about a 2-minute break, and then I'll hit the next set. And we're hoping for like 4 to 6 reps. So 1 plate off, that's minus 45 pounds. So I had 395 on there a minute ago. We just took off 45, so we should be sitting at about 350. That burns. I'm exhausted. All right. Heart rate is starting to get within the range that I want it to. So for those of you wondering, I always try to do my sets when my heart rate goes below 100 beats a minute. You want to see a double bicep? There we go. I got some good photos of me at the Arnold. I'll probably make a TikTok collage of all of those photos. All right. Time to suck it up. Final set. Whatever I can't get in complete reps, we're gonna work with partials at the end. So total failure. Good. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that's painful. Big boy, what's up? I feel like I just sacrificed part of my soul to this pec deck machine. It's time to pack it up though. That's all I'm doing on the pec deck. That right there is a complete chest workout. So to give you guys a summary, I hit an incline press, hammer strength, plate loaded incline press. Then I went and did flat dumbbell press. And then I went and did flat pec deck press. Well, technically it's a fly. Now we're gonna move to biceps. Never mind Arby's, I found the real beef. I love it. Thank you for the compliment. Philippe, thank you. Trying to grow these traps. Tiger Boy Gaming, welcome back, buddy. Good to see ya. Marquis, thank you for the compliment. 4 reps is good. I'll take it. All right. Got my little cleaning cloth here. We're wiping the handles down now. When I start to sweat really bad, I try my best to remember to be courteous to the people around me and wipe the equipment off after I'm done. Oh, I am beat. Sonny, thanks for the follow. Esther, what's up? I'm trying to grow the peach. In the world of bodybuilding, gotta have a well-rounded physique. Actually, I'm freaking thirsty, so I'm gonna get me some water. Looking good, brother. How you feeling?
Starting to feel it.
I can tell. You come in the gym and you just get it done and then you leave. That's good though.
270.
I went to the Arnold for Saturday and Sunday. Huge motivation, man.
And there's my buddy down there, and he said some of those guys couldn't even play.
Oh my gosh. I got a photo next to Nick Walker. I was like, this is stupid. He's like 6 inches shorter than me and makes me look like Pee Wee Herman.
I mean, it's just so much.
It's too much.
Like, that's like good, but you're gonna bring it down.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stay there like Rich Piano. Because like when you decide to quit, you're probably gonna stay like 235, nice and ripped.
Yeah, when I finally get to that point where I want to be like solid and like maintain or like slightly increase, yeah.
235 shredded, man, you look freaking. I mean, you already look big, right?
Yeah.
And you can already still see the definition, but it's like it's hard to carry.
Yeah. I decided I'll start my cut once I no longer can see any abs.
You still see abs?
Yeah. I got the top 2, man.
I mean, I'm at 217 right now. Yeah, I can see these and these, but I mean, I still hold a lot of water in my back.
Yeah. Honestly, where I see the cuts really showing though is in your arms and your shoulders.
I've always had that.
Yeah, your arms and shoulders are gnarly.
I've always had the cuts in the arms. They just stay lean. I mean, dude, I could be 280.
Jeez.
And my legs are always cut.
You're a walking anatomy project down there.
And my legs are cut too.
That's insane.
But they grew 2 inches this year.
Oh, that's badass. That's badass.
So I kept this controllable, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, my arms are only 18 and a quarter. But they look.
They look great though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Everyone's got their special body part.
I'm trying to figure out what mine is. I feel like it might be my legs.
You've got an overall good look where it's like you're not. Because again, dude, look at this. Right? Freaking, you can still see the line here. You can still see this.
Yeah.
You make me sit alone.
I appreciate it, man.
No, you look good. It's just like
Yeah.
if I was 370. Some people just can't.
Yeah.
If I could look like Surge away,
Yeah.
you know, a little bigger, but I mean, could look like beautiful.
Oh yeah. His symmetry is gorgeous.
I mean, just that pose where he just stood like that is just like.
Hey, I'm hopping on NPP next week.
Up and on it for 6 weeks. Once you keep that there, that mixture like that, the trend of
Yeah, trying is too much.
it makes you strong.
It does, but it fucks with my head. Like every time.
Side effects from it. It's just maybe because I'm still low at 300. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's like what they said is because if you don't do it often enough, meaning at least every year, your body doesn't. It's like
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. And I have my doctor overseeing everything too, so I'm like, I'm getting too old to just like do random cycles and just call it good, you know?
What's the best? Like they say, SIP, trend, DECA. NPP together.
All the injectables basically at this point. Orals, too much organ damage.
The only thing I take is antiviral liquid. That's it.
Yep.
I used to get the digestible tablets from Spiral Rejuvenation because they're better for doctors too. But
Yeah.
it's just like it's that grit.
Yeah, it's rough. I just swallow mine. But,
Take a liquid aminos, injectables.
no, I do the glutathione injection, and that's it.
I get those complete amino injections with the B12 and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
that's what increased my appetite. It kept me.
Dang. Do you do the what do they call it? The I want to say it starts with an N. Usually, like in that kind of thing, like you can add this to it, and what it does is it causes like blood cell rejuvenation. So the mitochondria in your blood cell, which are like the powerhouse of the cell, right? It rejuvenates them. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Stuff's expensive though. It's like $400 for like a 4-week routine.
I mean, I got the money, but I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, wish me luck, man. I mean, I'll come right in at 199, but they want to give me 8 up to 205 to run.
I think you're gonna do it.
Well, I mean, I've got till May 18th,
Oh yeah.
and I'm at a 216 right now. And I'm thinking, let's do that. But they're just like slow, because my last one was so depleted, freaking anorexic.
I feel you.
Oh man, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you ever want to get a leg day in together, I'll put the phones down and we'll have a solid leg day. And
Yeah, like on because we do Friday night. You do it once a week.
twice a week, but I do separated muscle groups. So like one day is quads, the other day is hamstrings, glutes,
Days and quads.
whatever day fits. Because of my schedule with my kid, like it's kind of just when I can fit it in.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely, for sure, definitely offset it.
Yeah.
But don't kill me. You gotta remember, I'm 20-some years old, so I don't want to die.
We'll keep it solid. We'll keep it solid.
Like, bitch, come on, man. Let's go, man. I'm like, hey, man, give me a break.
We'll focus on the flexibility part first, and then work into the heavier weight.
That's my
Because like you've seen me on the hack squat, I go ass to grass, man.
I know. I'm like,
Yep. Flexibility first, and then we hit the weight.
yeah, no, I'm up for that because I really need to get that.
Yeah.
That issue with trying to get down.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Well, good luck. It was good to see you, man.
You too.
Appreciate it. Time to get some liquids. Sorry about that, guys. As I said, I always make time for the gym fam. Always. Life is short. Yeah, gym fan and competitors. But life is short, and we got to make time for each other. The workout will always be here. So I don't stress it. All right, good luck, man. All right. There we go. All right, catching up to comments now. Thank you guys for the follows. Sally, it's good to see you here. Chuck, thanks for the follow. Alexander, thank you for wiping the equipment. I see tons of people not even wash their hands after the bathroom. Yeah, I see that a lot too, and it bothers the heck out of me. So I definitely feel you there. Mario, I've missed you, brother. It's good to see you. Good morning. Happy Monday. Marky, your body definitely looks great. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Everybody that's on the TikTok right now, the YouTube is also streaming. I have it linked in my TikTok bio. I would appreciate you guys showing some support. Hit me with that subscribe button. And YouTube tends to be a little bit more clear, better quality video. So I'm just saying. TikTok is still going to be running though, so if you want to hang out, that's fine too. I'm gonna roll the 45s. Forgot to put my headphones back in. There we go. Headphones are back in. Hopefully that means you guys can hear me better. And got my music playing. Time to hit these arms. Frantic, let's go. Thanks for joining me today. Feels good. Whew. I appreciate you guys. I really do. All the support has been wonderful. I'm gonna see if I can throw up a green screen of let's see here. Will that work? Oh, there it is. So this is one of the guys I got a photo with at the Arnold. Oh, that's really cool. Whoever came up with this green screen, that's cool as heck. So I just did a video on him not too long ago, a duet of him squatting 585 and then bench pressing 585 in the same video. And him next to me, like you guys can see, he is huge. Everybody was saying that he lifts fake weights. I'm like, nah, those are real. Okay, why won't the green screen go away? I think I just broke it. Yeah. Oh, TikTok was gonna shut down my live. What the heck? There we go, I fixed it. Anyways, yeah, the guy is freaking huge. And everybody's claiming that he lifts fake plates. I'm like, there's no way. And like, when I shook his hand, I felt like I was gripping a piece of iron in my hands. Like, the dude is built. The big issue is that he's so tall, so his muscle is really dispersed. And on videos tend to not do justice for the way that people look and their size. So like all of those fake plate accusations and stuff, just utter nonsense. The guy definitely can lift what he videotapes himself lifting. Anyways, that's a cool green screen option. I'm gonna have to see if I can utilize that in my future videos, because being able to hold it up on the green screen using a hand is convenient. Frantic, these are 45 pounds. I wish they were kilograms. That'd be like, what, like 100? Let's see here, these are 45 pounds times 2.2. It'd be like, what, 105, 110 pounds? I think it's like 105. Or maybe 100. I don't know. It's up there. If I was curling that kind of weight for reps on an incline, whew, that'd be some impressive stuff right there. All right. I actually think I'm going to move my operation over to this other bench because it just got freed up and it'll allow for me to have better support for my arms while I do these incline curls. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move our operation. There we go. Let's see, try not to get people in the video if I can. I always try to be courteous to the people around me, because not everybody wants to be seen in public. All right, so we're on the preacher curl machine. Well, preacher curl bench. And why we're here is because this little back pad is perfect to rest the back of my arm on. I can just lean back into it, rest my arm, get a nice deep stretch just like in a normal incline curl. But because I have that back pad, I now have the support to keep my arm from swinging like this while I'm doing my curl. Without that pad, there'd be no support, so my arm could swing. That swing is gonna take away some of the stress from the bicep, so we just now eliminated that factor. Oh, that burns. Oh my gosh. That is painful. If there's any one thing the gym will teach you, is how to push through when you don't want to. Like, that burning sensation you get in your muscles causes you to want to quit. And it causes your brain to like fixate on how much pain that you're in so that you don't want to finish what you're doing. And then you have to really buckle down, focus on actually lifting the weights and completing that set. And that's what separates successful people from unsuccessful people, is being willing to differentiate yourself in your comfort zone and push yourself out of that comfort zone. What's the best and worst part of working out? Well, Sean, the best part is there's health benefits. Like it's good for heart health, organ function, testosterone production, various other hormones in the body. You get a dopamine release. It's good for your mental health. So there's a psychological aspect to it. And it teaches discipline. Something that a lot of people, they have enough discipline to survive, but they don't have enough discipline to thrive, you know? And that goes back to what I was just saying a minute ago, how being able to push through that pain, knowing that the results will be beneficial to you, so you push through it anyways, despite how bad that it is. That's a huge thing. That's something that is hard to learn, and the gym teaches it very, very well. So you have to learn to push through the struggles. This applies to anything in life. And if you fail, rather than viewing it as a negative thing, we should be viewing it as a positive thing, because that gives us something to get better at. You can only fail so many times before eventually you master it, and then you're successful. And the gym is all about that. So hitting failure and then pushing past, growing, and then developing more strength, and then continuing to do that. You can't get big and strong and successful and, you know, financially successful and all these other aspects of life unless you learn to push yourself. So I would say the benefits of working out, they actually span across your entire life, because it teaches more than just how to get muscle. It literally is training your body to handle life stressors every single day. So everybody should be working out. Everybody should. It doesn't have to be everybody's thing. Like, not everybody should be a bodybuilder, but everybody should be exercising. You used to have abs, but the food prep was not worth it. You'll just be fat and happy. Hey, that's what makes you happy. The important thing is that you keep moving. Like, movement is health. That's something that goes vastly underrated. So, you know, stay dedicated to, you know, the general fitness side of things and enjoy life. What I do is this is my career. This is what I get fulfillment in, is bodybuilding. So for me, it's a little bit more than just moving. Like, I have to watch my diet. Carefully watch my diet, I should say. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you. All right. I hit 55 pounds for 8 reps. We're going to see if I can get another 8 out of it. I'll be happy with like 6 because I'm pretty toasted right now. I'm not going to lie. Chug a little bit of water before I do this. So, Sean, before I roll into the set, I follow a strict diet when I'm on a bodybuilding prep. Right now I'm off season, I'm bulking. So to some people, they would consider what I do a strict diet, but I don't actually have planned out meals. But what I do is I track all of my macros. So I'm making sure that I'm hitting my protein goal every single day and hitting my fat goal every single day. And then when it comes to carbs, I give myself some freedom to just like eat as many carbs as I want. In my case, I wouldn't recommend my approach to a bulk to somebody who's new to cutting and bulking. The reason why is most people new to this, they need to get comfortable with measuring out their food. They need to get comfortable with recognizing portion sizes, because you're going to end up miscalculating a lot if you're not doing that. Sammer, good morning. Good to see you. My bulk is about to get more structured soon, though. And the reason why is I will be hopping on a cycle soon. And I want to make sure that I am fully maximizing, because when you drop that kind of money on performance-enhancing substances, to not utilize them to their fullest potential is just silly. So, yeah, it will be getting more structured. Thank you, Sammer. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that hurts. Oh my God. Thank you, Christopher. Yeah, definitely putting on some mass. I still see some abs. I have the top 2 abs still poking out, which is a surprise because I'm up a lot of weight. Jason, thanks for the follow, buddy. For those of you who haven't, I'm running a YouTube live as well. It is linked in my TikTok bio. I post long form content on YouTube. Lots of information on bodybuilding and general fitness tips, nutrition tips. And I went to the Arnold Classic this weekend, so I will be posting a summary of the Arnold Classic on YouTube as well. I just have to finish editing all the videos that I took, and those will get posted. Lots of photos flexing with the other athletes out there. It'll be a good time, good video. So for those of you interested, please go show support to my YouTube. Hit that link in my bio. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. You guys, also just the daily support that I get from these live streams. I appreciate all of you coming in, showing support to my channel, giving me encouragement. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I still have to do hammer curls, man. I'm trying to decide if I should do standing dumbbell or do my hammer curls seated. My arms are hurting. And I might work some forearms too. Hey, guys, let's try to keep the chats appropriate for younger people to be able to participate. I do appreciate the compliments, don't get me wrong, but let's keep things appropriate. Thank you guys for all the love and support. All right, we're gonna hit some hammers. We're gonna just position in front of the mirror over here. Well, a little bit off to the side. Gotta clean up my equipment first. Vacuum. Man, I'm fat now. For me to vacuum is, I mean, look at that. You can barely see my abs anymore. Let's try it though. Whew. That's hard to do. The bulk is strong. Bulk is strong and the vacuums are a little bit weak now. All right. Should I bust out the BFR bands for this? Thank you for the follow. They're there, thank you. Mars, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna bust out the BFR bands. For those of you that don't know, that stands for blood flow restriction. I do encourage the use of BFR, but I encourage the use of BFR under the knowledge that if you don't do it right, you could hurt yourself. So being aware that there is potential risk is important. But what blood flow restriction does is it creates a buildup of metabolites inside of the muscle. So when you're restricting the blood flow to a specific body part, and also the goal here, you don't want to cut off arterial blood flow. So your arteries, they are what send blood into the muscles. And you don't want to cut off arterial blood flow. You want to cut off venous blood flow. Arterial blood flow, that's when you start to really see damage happen. And that comes from people who tighten these too much. Chad, good to see you again, buddy. But what this does is it causes metabolite buildup within the muscle. And that metabolite buildup actually helps to essentially mimic a higher level of mechanical tension within the muscle cell without having to lift heavier weight. Where have I been? Here. Straps look so goofy and don't work. Well, the research says that you're wrong. However, you can have your opinions on how they look. I don't really care. I'm bigger than most of the people here. I'm bigger than most of the people in my comment section. So something's working for me. And the research also supports me. So goofy or not, doesn't matter to me as long as I'm seeing results. Six, 7. That's too light. I'm gonna have to bump it up. We're probably gonna do 70-pound dumbbells on my next set. Chad, you're always working and I've been MIA. I haven't, man. I've been here. Maybe the TikTok lagged or something. I don't know. Tom, you use those, but you never know how tight. I would say, think about it like this. You want to get about 60% of blood flow restricted. So it should be tight enough to where you feel it kind of pushing into your skin a little bit, as you can see on me. But not to the point where your fingers start to go numb. If you start to see like color changes in your hands or in your arm, where it like starts to like go white or purple, then you know that you have them on too tight. You need to loosen them. Or if you start to experience numbness and tingling, you know that they are on too tight. Well, Don, I actually have a video on BFR straps where I hop into PubMed and actually talk about the research behind BFR. There's a ton of it. Like all you have to do is type into PubMed blood flow restriction for hypertrophy, and you will get dozens of articles, a lot of them indicating like the benefits of blood flow restriction for rehabilitation purposes, quite a few on muscle hypertrophy factors, sports performance factors. The research is there. You just have to be willing to actually look into it. Even a Google search, like you can't trust everything on Google. That's why I recommend PubMed or Google Scholar. But even a basic Google search is going to bring up a lot. Jose, but has it actually done a difference? I've noticed a difference. Chad, my dad told me to always invest in good speakers. That's sound advice. I love it. Yeah, they're beneficial. The important thing is understanding that there is risk associated with these because you could tighten them too much. And, you know, people have reported issues with like varicose veins or nerve damage. So understanding that there is a risk and understanding how to mitigate that risk is very important. So as I was recommending before, about 60% tightness should be good enough. You go any tighter than that, you could increase your risk of damage. But a good way to tell if it's too tight is if you start to experience numbness and tingling in your fingers or in your arms, or if you start to see color changes, like let's say your fingers turn white or your arms and your fingers are turning purple. That's when you know they're too tight. I'm working on the pro card right now. So I actually did my first bodybuilding competition in October last year. So the goal now is to hit a solid bulk because I got outsized. A lot of those guys, they came in my weight class. I'm 6'2", so my weight class can top out at 232 for classic physique. A lot of the guys that I competed against, they were in like the 215, 220 range, whereas I competed at 200 flat. So my goal is to do a nice solid bulk and actually come back into next season's competitions at hopefully like the 220 to 230 range. I'm trying to cap out my weight class if I can. All right, let's get heavier weight. All right, 70 pounds ought to do it. Not too shabby. Not too bad. So now I'm noticing the straps are getting tighter and I'm starting to feel a little bit in my arms where there's a slight tingle. So all I'm gonna do is loosen it up just a little bit. That took off probably about 5% of the tightness there. But it still is tight enough to keep things somewhat restricted. So again, knowing your body, paying attention to how your body's feeling, and then basing your tightness of the straps off that. Night Owl, thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Those of you joining me right now on TikTok, if you haven't yet, the link in my bio has my YouTube channel attached. I live stream on YouTube. It is a higher quality live stream. And I post long form content on YouTube, so please go show some love to the YouTube account. We're trying to get over 10,000 followers by the end of the year this year. Very lofty goal because I'm still like sub 200 followers right now. But gotta set our sights high. I'm feeling pretty good. My cardio today, I'm gonna go to the skating rink, get some ice skating in. I won't be live streaming the ice skating though. I'd love to, but it would make everybody else around me very uncomfortable. So, at least here in the gym, I can somewhat position my camera to where I am the focal point. So the people around me, they don't get a concentrated camera perspective, you know? I try to be as courteous of the people around me as I can. And because those 70s went up pretty easy, we're gonna bump the weight up. So I'm gonna grab, what do we got, 80s over here? Oh, I don't like the handles on these. The handles on these are a different brand of dumbbells. Handles are thinner and the knurling is not as nice. All right, here we go. Terrence, good to see you, buddy. Anthony, good to see you. Do you know the restrictor bands? Do you loosen them between sets? No, I don't. However, I will only be wearing them for this particular exercise. So I don't usually wear them for my entire workout. One, two, 3, 4. Form is not the issue here, but what is my grip. Whew. Started losing the grip on that. Now, in a lot of circumstances, if my grip starts to go, I'll throw on lifting straps. However, for the hammer curl, because the goal of the hammer curl is to work that brachioradialis muscle, which is right here in the middle of your arm. That's what makes your arm look wide. Since my goal is to work that, a lot of that gets activated from your grip. So throwing on lifting straps during a hammer curl will be a slight drawback. You're still working that muscle, just it's not as effective as if you have to really grip the heck out of the bar. So I do my best to set myself up in a way where I can grip the absolute heck out of the dumbbells while I'm doing my hammer curls. The problem is this particular set of 80s is a different brand. The knurling is different, and the handles are a lot smaller. And that's definitely making it harder for me to lift them. Heart rate went up though. I got into the 120s while I was lifting. Charlene, thanks for the follow. I hope I said your name correctly. I'm doing my best. Everybody, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys coming in here with questions and comments. Again, not to beat a dead horse, but in my bio on TikTok, I have my YouTube linked. The live streams that I do on YouTube are higher quality live streams, and I will be posting long form content. I just went to the Arnold Classic this weekend, so I'll be posting videos of my experiences there, some interviews with some of the bodybuilders. So please go subscribe to the YouTube channel so you guys can see that. We're trying to push YouTube to over 100 or to over 10,000 followers by the end of the year. I'd love 100,000 followers, don't get me wrong. But I think 10,000 is a reasonable goal. Kyle, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Boom. Some side chest. And side tricep. Move it, strap. All right, we're gonna hit these. One more set, 80-pound dumbbells, hammer curling. That's a total of 160 pounds for those of you wondering. I could probably actually curl more if I had it on a barbell, just because of the security of the barbell. But we don't want that right now because we want to have to grip the heck out of these handles. You want to see the biceps? I'll show you in a minute. I'm your size, if not bigger. Yeah, you might be. I don't know. One, two. Oh, that's it. That's it. Started to lose those reps. Ooh, that's painful. Yeah. You might have more size because your height. Yeah, I am freaking tall, man. I'm 6'2". Frank, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the workout knowledge and motivation. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You're incredible. Can't imagine lifting that much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chuck, how much do you curl with the preacher curl? That's a good question. I've used the easy curl bar. So that's the bar that's got the grips that kind of have like the weird swoopy handles on them. And I've done a 45 and a 25 on each side for reps before. But I've not seen what my max weight is on the preacher curl, so I couldn't really tell you for sure. Jerome, thanks for the follow, buddy. Sata, biceps. You're 5'8" at 214. That's actually incredible for 5'8". So I'm 6'2" and weigh 270 pounds. But you, at 5'8" and 214, you probably look as big or bigger than me. Like, people underestimate how much that actually is. So I'd actually be pretty curious to see how we match up. Let me check your profile picture here. I can tell you're a beefy boy. Hell yeah. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Yeah. Shoot, I was really humbled when I went to the Arnold this weekend because, like, I view myself as being a pretty big guy, pretty buff. But man, I stood next to people like Nick Walker and Lee Priest, and I got humbled real quick. Talk about a fun, humbling experience. You haven't updated your profile picture? You should get on it, man. If you're looking that good in your profile picture, I can imagine, especially if this is like a couple years later, you probably are really killing it. Morgan, thank you for the gifts. It's good to see you in here. I love the support. Thank you so much. Charlie, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You just uploaded a air fryer steak wrap recipe. All right, Morgan, let's see here. I'm gonna go and check that out after this live stream goes down. Gotta show you some love, some support. You're killing it. By the way, guys, Morgan, she's killing the weight loss. She's got some awesome progress photos on her TikTok account. Huge motivation, especially for the ladies out there. Go check her out. She's absolutely phenomenal. For those of you on my YouTube channel, her TikTok handle is Morgan54548. Go check her out. Yep, down 200 and now bulking. That's absolutely incredible. You just updated it? All right, let's check this out. If my internet works. Oh yeah, you're a beefy boy, man. That's crazy. I love it. That's motivation. You've worked out, Damien, you've worked out next to Jonathan Withers, Phil Heath, Sebastian Kane, and Rose Brunner. That's incredible. Yeah, they are humbling for sure. Phil Heath, his freaking forearms are like the size of my head. The absolute size on that man is just crazy. I wish that he was at the Arnold this year. I didn't see him. All right, getting packed up here. I'm actually going to do a little bit of forearm work because thinking of Phil Heath's forearms just made me feel like I really need to do it. So it's summertime, so you're losing body fat. You'll be 24 in a couple weeks. Hell yeah. See, I'm 34, so I've got 10 years on you. If you're already looking that good now, when you get to be my age, you're going to make me look like a dwarf, like for real. You just got to stay consistent, keep working hard. You got this. So I'm thinking for forearms, we'll do some forearm curls. We'll do supinated curls, and then we'll do pronated curls, and then we'll call it good. Decent sized weight. Let's see here. I'm thinking 25s to start. I should be able to do forearm curls with 25s. Let's set the camera up for this. And the way I do this is I'll just take a seat, set the dumbbell on a leg, and start going at it. Now my forearms definitely are not complemented by the camera. I promise you they're bigger than they look. Upper body Monday, and then reverse curls for your forearms. Yeah, reverse curls are solid too, and good for working the brachioradialis, which is great for arm thickness. Christopher, thank you. Yeah, it's an angle, that's for sure. There's really no good angle to do these at. So the way that I'm doing this, so you guys can see, is as I bring it down, I let my fingers actually stretch out to get a deep stretch through the forearm. And then when I bring it back up and flex, I close my hand. So I actually grip the dumbbell. That way I can get a nice, effective, deep stretch through the muscle tissue, and then a deep contraction at the top. You growing, I see it in shoulders and how wide you are. Thank you. Bro, it's been so much work. You do about 70 or 80 pounds for reverse curls. That's freaking legit. No joke there. My main thing is, like, having a top, like, 1 rep max is definitely good. It's a good gauge of strength. But when I'm trying to build muscle, I focus on 4 to 6 reps. Honestly, like 4 to 9 reps. Ideal. And I try to fail out in the 4 to 9 rep range. So I haven't actually tracked a PR in a very long time because I don't ever 1 rep max. Gotta grow it for sure. Hell yeah. Trying to make everything grow. At least everything I have control over. Unfortunately, genetics plays a role in certain areas that we don't talk about on social media. You only get what you get there. Do I fully extend? Yes. So the goal here when I'm doing a supinated forearm curl is when I get down to the bottom, I actually let my fingers roll out. So, like, you know, you start out gripping the weight. When you get down to the bottom, I actually let my fingers roll. It's simulating like if I was to put my hand in here and stretch like that. So I'll let the dumbbell roll down my fingers to get a deep stretch in the forearm. So that is full lengthening of the muscle. And then when I'm curling back up, I actually bring my fingers back to my palm and then try to get a full contraction out of the forearm. Rat, thanks for the follow. Antonio, thanks for the follow. Crazy man, I appreciate the support. Feel free to tag me in videos if you're posting on TikTok, man. I'll happily go support your account. You know, we're here for each other. It's the fitness community. You know, as I was explaining earlier on TikTok before you came in, I always make time for the Fit Fam because, you know, we are a community. It's more of like a group of people who have a like mind trying to pursue similar goals. So try to give each other as much encouragement as possible. Life is short, man. So don't have time for negativity. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna do 2 working sets though of the supinated, and then we're gonna reverse curl it, 2 working sets of reverse curls, and then I'm outie. Go and hit up the skating rink for some ice skating and call it a day. After that, I gotta pick my kid up from school. By the way, those of you planning on having kids, make sure you're financially ready, because I'm telling you right now, it's tough. And also there's the mental aspect too, because they will deliberately test you and see how far that they can push their boundaries. So for most people, I would recommend waiting to have kids till you're older, but not everybody wants that. Just keep in mind, it's expensive and they will test you. So be prepared. My kid is a daily test. He's 11 years old now. And he definitely loves to see how far that he can push things. Uh, 18, 20. Man, the forearms burn. I could have probably bumped the weight up. Oh well. I know my reverse curl will not be as strong as the supinated forearm curl. So, knock these reps out. And then to switch over to the reverse grip, and I'm definitely not going to be hitting the same amount of reps. Oh, that burns. I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough for me to function today. My arms are toasted. So those of you who haven't yet, YouTube channel is linked in my TikTok bio. We do live stream on YouTube every day too. It is a higher quality live stream. I have my mics attached to the YouTube channel, and I'm trying to push more long form content on YouTube. So if you're interested in fitness, nutrition, anything like health and fitness wise, go check out the YouTube channel, because we're going to be covering a lot of different topics over the next few months. I will be uploading stuff from the Arnold Classic Festival that I just went to this weekend. So go check it out. And please show some love. Like, subscribe. We're trying to get over 10,000 follows by the end of the year this year. Hola, peeps. I appreciate the support. Thank you for joining me. Man, my forearms are hurting right now. But we're about to hit this next set. Reverse curl. So with the reverse curl, there's definitely a limitation of range of motion, because going back like this and being able to grip something in your hand and pulling it back is not anatomically easy. So like right now I have a 25-pound dumbbell in hand, and you guys can see my range of motion is pretty good without any weight. As soon as we add weight to it, almost no range of motion. So we're gonna have to drop the weight. switched over to a 15. That's a little bit better. But there is a factor too, and that is the fact that my grip, I can't grip and let my fingers kind of be extended like this. I have to grip a thicker bar, and we're holding it like that and trying to extend up, so there's a limitation in regards to the thumb joint. Now, if I could dissociate my thumb as a limiting factor, it still makes it a tough movement. So we're just going to do our best with the range of motion that we've got here. What this works is, excuse me, finger extensor muscles. So that's all this part of the forearm. It's the least commonly worked part of the forearm. Travis, this is a TikTok live stream. So when you get over 1,000 followers, then you can actually go live and people can watch you in real time doing whatever it is that you do. I try to run live streams every time that I work out. Do I have any credentials? I have a bachelor's degree in sports performance enhancement, and I am a bodybuilding coach. I have currently 5 professional natural bodybuilders, and I'm trying to dip into the NPC, which is not tested, so most of those athletes are not natural. I'm trying to dip into the NPC and get some athletes in there too. The goal is to have some IFBB pros. So in the natural competitions, they're different federations. They're not a part of the IFBB or the NPC. And I'm trying to get athletes that are in the IFBB. Outside of the bachelor's degree, I have an associate's degree in health program preparation, which is basically all that means is that I understand health terminology. Not a big deal, really. I have a certificate through Nesta for personal training. I've been a personal trainer for a little over a decade, on and off. I wasn't consistent with it for a while there. I was in the Marine Corps from 2011 through the end of 2014. So I've seen a thing or two in the fitness industry, and I've been working out since I was 10, and I'm 34 now. So credential-wise, if you count time as a credential, then that definitely is part of it. Because I've been doing this for damn near a lifetime. Thank you for your service. Well, I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Yeah, these 15-pound dumbbells are burning right now. My forearms are on fire. Flanks, Craft, and Decor. Thanks for the follow. You're going on vacation and look pretty good, but what adjustments can you tweak to look better? If you're trying to, in 2 weeks, look better, a lot of that just comes down to having cuts. So a little bit less body fat, a little bit less water retention. And that's going to be diet tweaking, because you're not going to be putting on a bunch of muscle mass in 2 weeks. That's just the harsh reality. So like what I would do to prep for a vacation, especially if I'm spending time on the beach, I would be decreasing sodium content a few days out from the vacation, but I would cut my calories totally for the next 2 weeks. So I would go from, like, let's say you're eating 2,500 calories, and for you, that's maintenance. So to be in a deficit, you could cut it by 500 calories and eat 2,000 calories a day. That would put you at roughly like a pound of weight loss a week. You could cut it a little bit farther increase that weight loss a little bit more, but you're going to be hungry, like really hungry and miserable. But it is only for 2 weeks. But to look better, you want to see the cuts, you want to see that muscle definition. Richard, thanks for the follow. What am I talking about when I say sodium? So sodium is the same thing as salt. So what happens is the more salt that you consume, it causes water retention inside of your muscles. And that can contribute a lot to like having a nice pump, but it also contributes to the bloating look that you get around your body. So if you're trying not to look bloated and you want to see better muscle definition, decreasing sodium or salt content can actually aid with that. Rosa, hello, it's good to see you here. Nealian, I don't know if I said that right. Miller, good to see you. Thank you for joining me. It's always a pleasure. Go to the gym reasonable, you know, like I'm in the gym between 6 and 7 days a week, but sometimes I take time off because it's necessary. You know, the important thing is having a proper gym structure. So a lot of people, they program way too much volume into their workouts and they're trying to work out every single day, and then they end up over fatiguing their peripheral and central nervous system. So, you know, that fatigue ratio is going to play into your performance, your ability to grow muscle, and it could even factor into whether or not you sustain an injury in the gym. So being very careful about that. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Being very careful about how much volume that you're doing in the gym is a factor in how well that you're going to be able to sustain your workouts. I work out anywhere between 5 and 7 times a week, Chuck. That's another thing too, is nutrition and sleep. They factor in. Sleep being arguably the most important factor, because when you sleep, that's when your body's in full recovery mode. So if you're averaging like 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, you're not doing your body any service. You're actually potentially making things worse for yourself. Whereas if you're sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night, which is what is considered optimal by the research standards, you're doing your body a huge favor because you're allowing it the time to recover. And then, of course, nutrition factors in big time. If you're not eating enough protein, your muscles will be inhibited in their ability to repair. If you're not eating enough carbs, you're going to have lower energy levels. If you're not eating enough fats, that can inhibit your hormones. So having an understanding of proper nutrition, proper sleep, proper exercise programming, all of that can factor into how sustainable your exercise intensity and how often that you exercise is. A whole grain English muffin with eggs, yeah, there's no reason not to. The important thing is just remembering that it boils down to total calories. It's not about, well, not 100% about what you eat. To some degree it is, as I was talking about sodium and carbs factor in because of glycogen in the muscles. But the main thing for weight loss is calories. It's calories in, calories out. Mike, thank you. Robert, thanks for the follow. So if you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose body fat, and you may lose some water retention as well. If you're in a calorie surplus, you're going to gain body fat. You may gain some muscle, and you may gain some water retention as well. That's just the price that we pay. So like right now, I'm in a bulk, so I'm in a calorie surplus. I'm gaining body fat, I'm gaining water retention, and I am gaining muscle. I appreciate that, Travis. I do my best. I do list research too on many topics. So if you're watching like my short form TikTok videos and from my bio, you'll see that from time to time where I actually pull up the scientific articles and refer back to them for the things that I talk about. I appreciate the questions. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, got to hit another set of forearms. This is my last set of these, and then I'm cutting it because, yeah, it's getting to be that time. So ice skating is how I'm doing my cardio today, and the open skate starts at noon. So I'm gonna have roughly an hour before that starts, and my goal is to really maximize on it because it's only for an hour and 20 minutes that they have the open ice skating. Cardio is important. Even if you're bulking, you should still be doing cardio. You just change your intensity on cardio. So, damn, this weight's heavy. One of the ways that I measure cardio intensity is I have my Apple Watch and I check my heart rate. So I try to maintain around 115, 120 beats a minute for my heart. That right there is a nice, like, medium range cardio. If I go higher than that, I would consider that hard cardio, like heavy cardio. But staying at like right around the 115, 120 range, that's a pretty good mid-range cardiovascular workout. Maintaining heart health, maintaining general function. So if you're in a bulk, that's my recommendation. Make sure you still hit that cardio, just lower the intensity down, and maybe do shorter bouts. So typically, if I'm not ice skating, I'll do 15 to 20 minutes of just really low cardio, you know, as I said, sub 120 beats per minute. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I am done for the day. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all. If you haven't yet, give my TikTok a follow. Go hit the link in my bio for YouTube. Go subscribe. I appreciate the love and the support. If you guys have any other questions, go check out some of the videos and comment on those videos. And what I'll do is for those comments, I'll actually make a video answering the question that you commented. So please show support. Again, I appreciate all of you. I'll see you next time. Doing good, man.